Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. With Magic the Gathering, I have put up a few videos, usually opening pre-releases, but today I bought an actual box of cards. This is Time Spiral Remastered. If people have been following my community posts, they know that I've been kind of thinking about doing this for over a month. There is one card that I want, that's Yawgmoth. He is in this set. I have maybe a 33% chance of pulling him. But I was looking at the set, and there's actually a lot in here that I want. And also, there are some retro frame cards in here, and I am a retro Magic player. I have never opened a full box before in my life, so this will be healing my inner child for sure. But I want to do this box opening in maybe 3 videos. This first one will just be talking, kind of an intro first, and then opening the first third of the box. And then the second video, I'll open the remaining 2/3. And then I want to do a third video, which is kind of like a recap of what I got. I think the third video will be necessary because this is in Japanese. I did do some research beforehand, so I know pretty well what's in the set. But I might not be able to like say everything I want to say in real time, so we can kind of go back and kind of talk about like what my really good gets were from the box, and then also maybe I can tally up the monetary value of the box. And then there's another reason why I want to record in multiple parts is because it might be a kind of a long-ish video, or long videos, because I want to shoot and record all of the commons and uncommons as well. Looking at other box openings of other YouTube channels, they'll skip those cards, but this is meant to be a draft experience. We can see their draft booster. How that works is that you get some folks together and you get a box, and then you pass around packs and you know, draw cards that you like with the packs as they go around. And so I'm just me here myself, kind of more as a collector opening this box. But if I ever wanted to kind of reconstitute this box and then do a draft with a group of people later, I can record it here and then, you know, remember what the commons and uncommons were in each pack. Although there are some cards in here which have a high monetary value, and maybe I will never want to use them as I play, so I might be tempted to sell them, maybe get my money back for what I paid for this. We'll see, we'll see. But to talk about my history with Magic the Gathering, I have kind of 3 phases. First phase was like elementary school, playing with like 4th edition cards, maybe a few of like Antiquities and the Dark mixed in there. Second phase was maybe around 2012, 2013. They released some Magic the Gathering games on like iOS, Duels of the Planeswalkers I think it was called, and so I played in that a little bit. And there were some cards that are included in here that were part of that time as well. So yeah, I have kind of multiple layers of nostalgia with this set. And then the third phase is right now. I was like lapsed for like, you know, decades. But then with the mobile game, Arena, got me back in, and it's a free game. I've been playing it free to play, but they suckered me into the physical product again. And I think there are a lot of people in my position where they played, you know, way back when in the 90s, mid-90s, and are just getting back into it thanks to the mobile game, and maybe are now buying a physical product. And then I did say that I wanted Yawgmoth, but there is a lot else in this set that I want, including some retro frame cards. And that's kind of the main reason why I also chose this set, is for the retro frame. And then I guess I can explain what is Time Spiral Remastered. Obviously it's a remaster of old sets. There was a block that came out maybe 2007, 2008 of 3 sets where the cards in those sets kind of referenced the old cards that I was familiar with from elementary school. So like this set is kind of has nostalgia for around 2007, which itself had nostalgia for the mid-90s. So That's where the multiple layers are coming in. And then each of the 3 sets, they had kind of like different ways of talking about like the history of Magic. The first set, Time Spiral, they just included, reprints of old cards. The second, Planar Chaos, which was my favorite of the 3, it took like classic cards and then changed the element. I thought that was super cool. And then the third, which was a Future Sight, that was my least favorite. It had like weird new borders and like weird new mechanics. Not too interested in those. But they took some of those cards, and then in this set here, they will put them in the old or the modern borders. So very cool. And then one other thing that they did in here is that they took cards that only were released in the modern border and then gave them the retro border. Those are maybe the ones that I am most interested in. But yeah, let's change over to my other camera here, and then let's start opening packs. Okay, so I have my camera set up. I'll do kind of a dual screen here. I have the box. Let's open that up, and okay, many packs. Actually, compared to some other sort of like remasters or like masters or whatever, this kind of has more packs than some other sets. For this video, we're just going to do 1/3. So let's do the middle third here, and then we'll do the rest in the next video. Okay, so 15 packs here. What do we got? Got a Sarah something, we got a Sliver Stuffy doll. Lots of slivers in this set. I actually don't care about slivers, so... Okay, let's open that. And this first pack, I can kind of explain what is in here. And we'll just flip them, I think. That will work. Alright, there's a sliver. This is a funny sort of instant. It can do multiple things. You can give Island Walk, or you can discard a card. Weird stuff like that, okay. Oh, one thing I wanted to say was that at this time, around 2007, 2008, I think most or all of the artwork was still hand-drawn, which is very important to me. That's very nostalgic, so yeah, this is good stuff here. Mana Tithe, that's a counterspell for white, which is very unusual. Orc Artillery, I think that was. I think it hurts you. Okay, we're getting into uncommons. I will look at these in more detail later. Oh, yes, this is actually one that I wanted. This is a Karavik. He is a legendary creature. I could use him as a commander. And then red and black. That's my favorite color combination. I think it is anytime anybody spends a spell, he can do damage for that amount to anything. So that's awesome. Really wanted that. Okay, what else we got? Oh, okay. This is one of the throwback cards. Again, this is a card that was only ever released in the modern border, but they gave it a retro border. And this one too might be an interesting commander. But basically, he can take guys from your graveyard, make artifact copies of them, put them on the battlefield, and then sacrificed at the end of turn. So that's kind of cool. I love the old borders. And we got a foil card. Foil card will come after the throwback retro. This is another sliver. And then final card is a token. That's interesting. This is a Llanowar Elf card, but it's a token. So it's a 1/1, you can tap it for green. That might be fun to use as like a proxy. Okay, that's pack 1. And a very yellow looking insert. So I spent a lot of time on that first pack, but I think as we look at more of the commons and uncommons, we'll take less time. This one is interesting. This was from Planar Chaos. This was originally an artifact card, but they turned it blue, and then you can choose it to be what you want it to be when you cast it. Different stats, more sliver. Oh, here's Rebecca Guay. This is one of the artists that was very, very cool in the early days, but I think she's still doing art. Let's see. Spend green, discard a card. You can search for a basic land and then shuffle. That's cool. I am actually working on a Gates deck. I don't want the searching for basic lands capability. I want to search for any land, so if I can get any cards like that, that would be great. Okay. Oh, this guy I remember was from the Duels of the Planeswalker iOS game. 2/1 Reach Death Touch. Very nice blocker. Okay, Joyra is in this set. Another sliver. Okay. Uncommons. Okay, rare card. Benalian something. Commander or something. I don't know. Oh my god. This is Chalice of the Void. This is one of the more expensive cards in the game. I'll put up the price on the screen. But I don't think I would actually ever play it, because I don't know if it would be very fun. But the way it works, it has the XX there. You can spend any amount to cast it. So let's say I spend 2 and 2, 4 in all. As long as this artifact is out, any spell from then on that is cast, even myself, that costs 2 is countered. So it kind of shuts down a part of the game, which maybe makes it not fun to play against. But man, look at that border, the brown on there. I miss that so much. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to sell this or not. But that's super cool. Super, super cool. And a monkey token. Okay. Pretty good start. Oh my god. No foil in that pack. Oh, I forgot to smell the cards. No. Smells totally different from the 90s. That's too bad. But, you look at the prices for boxes. From those old days, it's like over $1,000. So actually, what I paid for this is not that bad. Alright, there's another sliver. Ooh, look at that artwork. Love the hand-drawn artwork. This is a cool artifact that I don't have yet. It's a common, but it's, you know, kind of a staple. You can tap it for colorless, or you can spend 1 and then tap it to add something of any color. So if you need color fixing for your deck, this would be useful. Here is a card in 2 parts. You can cast either one. Let's see, you can do 2 damage, or return something to their hand. That's interesting. That's not an ability that red usually gets. Okay. Oh, this is one of the Planar Chaos cards. This was originally the blue guy. I forget his name. But this is the red version. You can tap them to do 1 damage to anybody. I love this card, and I love the original too. Oh, this is Coalition Relic, I think. But this is a good card. You can tap it for 1 mana of any color, or you can tap it to put a counter on it, and then if you want, you can get rid of all of the counters all at once, and then add that much mana of any color. So this is pretty good. Okay, retro card. Okay, this is cool. What does this do? This is an instant which will give you double strike. There is a deck I am considering building which wants double strike, so this would be cool for that. And no foil. Okay, we got a bug. 6-1. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Ah, this is, I think, another card from Planar Chaos. Not that good, but cool. Oh, okay, another one of those. Prismatic Lens, I think. Oh, Terramorphic Expanse, that's cool. Clockwork Hydra, I think. Oh, here's Miri. This is a legendary creature. What is it? Flight, First Strike, Haste. 3/2. Vampire Cat, okay. Ah, okay. This card, I know it's not that great. What is it? You exile something and then it comes back later. Not so hot. Okay. Saproling, I think this is what that is. Okay, next pack. Getting a lot of this charm thing. Salad. Now this is a blink card. That might be useful. Oh yeah, I remember this card from Duels of the Planeswalkers. Run uncommons. Oh, cool, cool. Yavimaya Dryad, again the Rebecca Guay artwork. Griffin Guide, I think. Oh, I wanted this. This is a land creature. You can tap it for green, but it's also a 1/1, and it doesn't have any casting cost. Very cool, very cool. Ah, okay. This is Baral. He's like a counterspell guy. If you cast counterspells, you can draw cards or whatever. Very annoying commander. And what is this? Assembly Worker, I think? Assembly Worker token? Cool. Okay, here is Grape Shot. This has Storm. So if you cast it last, you can get a bunch of those. Oops. Alright, another sliver, another sliver. This is one of those, I forgot what you call the mechanic, but you pay less, and then it comes into, or it doesn't come into play. You wait a certain amount of turns, and then it comes out. Be cool. Ooh, very cool artwork. Drew Tucker. I like his artwork. Alright, another sliver. Oh, Pongify, I think? This is a really good card, actually. But you can target any creature, destroy it, and then they get a 3/3 monkey token. For 1 mana at instant. That's pretty powerful. I might want to use that. Oh, this is cool. This is another mechanic from the set, but it costs 0. But then next turn you have to pay for it, or else you lose the game. But here you can go through your library and get a creature. That's cool. Oh, alright. And retro card is Arcades. This one also a very interesting commander, because walls, or guys with a defender, he can make them attack. So, very interesting commander. And then he's got the gold frame as well, which is very old old school. Happy to have that. Okay, and a Griffin token. So now I might have to go through my cards and see if there's any walls in there. And back when I played 4th edition in grade school, walls were always very cool. Okay. Red spider card. That's not very common. Okay, uncommon. I see a foil back there. Rare card. Some kind of avatar. I don't remember what that does. Oh, cool. Okay. This is, what do you call it? Not Wasteland. Field of Ruin, I think it is. This can destroy other lands, so it's very useful in like most decks, but this has the retro frame. There are multiple different artworks also for Field of Ruin. This is maybe my favorite, so I really kind of wanted this. I could probably buy this for like $1 as a single, but yeah, that's cool. Okay, here's a foil of a Big Game Hunter. I don't know if you can see the foiliness there. But that's cool. When it comes into play, you can destroy something with power 4 or greater, so that's cool. And Goblin token, cool. Okay, okay, got some fun cards. Alright, here's Grape Shot again. Did I want that? No, okay. Oh, Urza's Factory. That's fun. You can make those assembly worker tokens. Okay, I don't know what that does. I think this has something to do with sapperlings. Alright, and Ponder. This is one of the more expensive cards in the set, so this is cool. I've played with this in Arena, and I don't love playing with it, but yeah, good card. I'll hang on to that. Okay, and another foil sliver. And a spider token. That Ponder, that's pretty good. And then, yeah, never been printed with the retro frame. And then I feel like the cards that they chose to put into the retro frame, I feel like they chose them almost based on the art, because it would look better in the retro frame somehow, and I think Ponder is definitely one of those cards. Okay, so this is one of those cards that was in Future Sight that had the kind of the crazy border to it, but this is where they are printing it in the regular border, which I prefer. Oh, Tendrils of Corruption, that's a pretty good card. Oh, this one's pretty good. Yeah, this one too, you can spend mana of any color to turn it into the color that you want. And then when you put it in the graveyard, you can draw a card. That's pretty good. Only costs 1. I like that. Gargoyle, another sliver. Oh, rare card. All the creatures of your opponent lose all powers and become 0/2s. That's interesting. Hut! Okay. What is this? This is another legendary creature. I was kind of interested in pulling this guy because I could use him as a commander. He's got the blue and the green symbols down there, so you could be a 3-color commander. And then he is good at... let's let's see. Pulling cards from your graveyard, but not of your choice. It's your opponent's choice, so very interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is a foil of the retro card. I believe there's one of these in a box, so this is maybe the only one of this. This is kind of a cool card. It has flash, and then when you put it out there, I think you return them to hand or something. So that's cool. Hopefully we can see the foiliness. It's like just in the frame. It's not in the actual pictures. That's cool. And you got the star down there. Very cool. Okay, and a sprite. Another card as a token. Alright, I was kind of hoping that the foil retro card would be something better in a color that I like, but I'll take it. Okay. So this card, common, I actually wanted this. You can remove this from your hand to create mana. I think it's banned in a format because it's so good, so happy to have that. Yeah, these cards that are kind of printed more recently, they don't have the same gloss or the sheen of the old cards. Whoa, okay, Gemstone Caverns. This is also, I think, one of the more expensive cards in the game. It's a land. I think if you have it in your opening hand, it does something, or if you go second, it does something. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever use this, but maybe we can sell it. Ah, okay, here's the retro card. This is one of the ones that I was hoping to not get. It looks cool, got the artifact border, but it's just a 4/4, which maybe comes out more cheaply. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, 2 packs left for this video. I think that's a 2-headed sliver. Here's a destroy tapped creature, cost 3. That's not very good. Whoa, is that 2? Never seen that before. 2 of the same card in 1 pack. Okay, here's Life and Limb. All of your forests, and then all of your saprolings become each other. Pretty crazy. Ah! Zulaport something. I wanted this card. He actually does the same thing as Blood Artist. So for Commander, where you can only have 1 card of each type in your deck, this is kind of like having 2 Blood Artists, so that's good. That's what I wanted. And a foil of the Urborg something or other, common, fine. And another Saproling token. Okay, last pack for the video. We should be able to just get it in here. My camera is filling up with the data, so we'll speed through this one. Okay, some rats. This is another card that had the future frame. Vesuvan Doppelganger, and this guy, just a big guy that you can cast for cheap. Okay, and I think that will do it for my camera. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Next video we'll do the remaining packs, unless my camera can't hold it all. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.